And Ari Rabinovitch joins us with a look at the day's other big business stories. Hey, Ari.
Cynthia.
Nice to see you. Okay, let's start with the real estate market. I always love real estate stories. We're starting to see some modest growth.
Yeah, like maybe a little bit here and there, Cynthia, but it's still not as much as most were expecting, especially given that there's been 3 interest rate cuts so far this year. And the September report from the Canadian Real Estate Association showed that the number of new homes that entered that were sold only rose by about 7%, or just a little shy of 7%, in the period compared to last year. But when we compare from September of this year to August of this year, it was an increase of less than 2%. And the average price for a home increased 2% as well compared to the same month of last year. And all of this as the number of new listings last month increased by 17% compared to September of last year. So what does all this really say? Well, analysts describe the current market as a lot of buyers waiting on the sidelines for interest rates to come down further, and sellers are trying to get ahead of that in what's expected to be a busier real estate market that might be seen next year once we see some more movement from the Bank of Canada. And with today's inflation report, Cynthia, we do also expect that the next cut could be as much as 50 basis points this time around. So that would definitely give a big boost to borrowers and those looking to maybe renew their mortgages or variable rate mortgages. So that could trigger more of a rebound.
Because I feel like, Ari, I see more for sale signs than sold signs out there.
Yeah, that's definitely the trend. So a lot of listings out there, which means if you are looking to buy, you have a lot of choice. And I kind of liken it to if you're waiting to go buy food at a restaurant, you get to see the menu before it opens.
Right. Okay. Well, let's turn to fast food. I know you like your fast food. One of the major fast food chains is moving to diversify its menu.
Absolutely. So it's in the veggie burger category, Cynthia. I'm not sure if you're into that, but it looks like they're actually doing pretty well at one business. So that's A&W. And they're introducing a new sandwich item. This is called the Masala Veggie Burger. So this new sandwich option was launched in Ontario locations, and it did so well that many actually sold out within a week.
Oh, interesting.
And it's geared more towards South Asian customers because they typically have vegetarian diets in many cases, but they want something a little more interesting than the standard veggie burger, which is usually just a regular burger, just with a veggie patty. So this has more of that South Indian inspired kind of recipe and A&W is also partnering with Nanak Foods, one of the world's largest producers of traditional dairy-based South Asian foods. So I guess they really found a winning combination here, and now this Ontario launch has been expanded nationwide, although A&W says it's only for a limited time. So if this strikes your fancy, get to an A&W while you can, Cynthia.
You know, I wouldn't mind trying that. I think it would be interesting.
I'm not into veggie burgers that much, but I would try that one.
I would try that one. All right, Ari. As always, great to chat with you. We'll see you tomorrow.
You as well.